Hey everybody, I'm Brad, and I'm back today. I'm going to start by polishing the guitar a little bit. I got some, so I've never done this part before, or at least the way that I'm going to do it. This is kind of an experiment for me. I watched a bunch of YouTube videos and looked at a bunch of things online, like what's the best way, and honestly, there's so many different ways. I don't know what's the best way. So, because I do have some scratches here and there, whether or not I can get those out is not really my concern. What I do want to do is just make a nice shine. Try and get out any of the swirl marks. I have got some McGuire's Scratch X, Fine Scratch and Blemish Remover. That I got at the auto supply store. I've seen quite a few things online, people using this, so I thought I'd give this a try. I don't know if there's something else I should be using or not. Things are very unclear online which way to go. So I'm going to start with this and we'll kind of see how that is. I just have a soft foam pad on the end of my drill, and I might use a microfiber cover. I don't know. I'm going to start with the back and see if I have any issues. So let's, can I be sitting down for this? I think so. Let's just put some on here. Is that too much? I don't know. Maybe. And just kind of start on a low setting. Maybe I will stand up for this. Just so it doesn't start splattering everywhere. Should I have plugged those holes? I'm not sure. Nope, it's starting to fly. And the other thing I was seeing is that you want to keep this moving. It's kind of flying all over the place. Kind of keep it moving so it's not getting too hot. I feel like it's flying around. Let's try it by hand. Maybe that's a bit much. Maybe I don't, because I got it everywhere now. Maybe if I just try and do it by hand. Oh, I need a better workbench. Put a little more pressure on it. That is messy though. Let's just kind of spray around. Be careful not to get it too. Put too much on. I don't really want to. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if I put it on the. Whatever. Figuring it out as I go, guys. I'm probably just going to get this all over me and ruin some clothes. This is probably the most that's going to come of this. There's something satisfying about that sound. You can still see the scratches. I say if it's squeaking, maybe that's a good thing. I still have to do all the soldering and all that stuff. Do I really care how shiny it is? I do. I mean, I would like it if it was gleaming all the time. Just kind of lightly letting it brush the top. Are all the scratches gone? No. Does it look pretty good? Yes. So I'm going to call that part of the job done. I'll have to look some more and see. Again, you have experience doing this and see fantastic results. Let me know. Am I not doing it enough? Maybe I'm not doing it enough. Maybe I need to have 3 or 4 passes at it. Yes, and I'll get ready for soldering. Next. Can I do it? Is it on there? That feels pretty good. Good enough. All right. Next. Do the ground wire. I'm having trouble today. That's ugly. Oh, I hope I'm not ruining this. Oh, it's not long enough. Damn it. How's that? Crappy? That's crappy. Almost done. That looks ugly as hell. Make sure everything works. Right, so this should be on. All right, I think that's good. It looks like that works. That was a pain in the butt. Great. After a lot of turmoil. Yeah, it's looking, hopefully it's going to be as good as it was, considering the electronics are the same. I really do like this pattern on here. So I am going to get everything screwed back down, give it a nice wipe off, do some close-ups, put the neck on, get some strings on, and get back to playing this thing, because I've missed it. I've missed it. I really have. I really have. I'm impressed with how much I'm enjoying it. And hopefully everything will be okay. So I'm gonna be back in a little bit. So we have the neck back on, and that all looks really good. I don't see any unlevelness here like I thought I was seeing before. So let me see how the strings work out with this new bridge. Make sure we don't have any problems getting these through. That is going through. So I want to put that under here. So how am I going to feed that through? Interesting. How am I going to do this? Let's see if I can get this to work. Am I going to do it this way the whole time? That seems like a bit much. What? Okay. There's got to be an easier way. I feel that this week has not been a good week for me working wise. I feel like I have been kind of a mess. All right. So I have the neck on, the strings on. These roller saddles are cool looking, but they were a pain to get the strings in here, because basically you have to come out over on this side up, but somehow angle it very sharply this way to get between the saddles and onto the roller. So what I had to do was and maybe this is just my inexperience, probably. What I ended up doing was taking off all the saddles, putting all the strings through, and then feeding the saddles down the string and then attaching them to the bridge. Then continuing to secure the strings and get them on the tuners. And it was not a very straightforward, easy process. I mean, it was fine. It just took a little longer, that was all. But I've got it all tuned up. The strings are still stretching a little bit. I did put the String Joy strings on here because I had a couple extra packs. And I thought, I've had enough getting into this guitar for a while. Let's put those on there, and since they're long-lasting strings. Anyway, I need to intonate it now. So I'm just looking down here. I've got my little Mustang micro guy right there in the tuning setting. I find this easier for intonation than one of these little headstock tuners. Gives me a better idea of what's, and since I don't have a tuning pedal. Oh, you know what? I don't want to intonate it right now because I need to see how level the neck is. Actually, I want to put this back up here. Let's see. Now that I have the strings on, it's tuned. And now I have just the tiniest bit of relief in the middle. Just the tiniest bit. Whereas before it was a little like that, and now it's slightly less and flat the other way. And that's where I normally like it. So I've tuned it. I've checked the relief. Now I need to check the action. The action looks dang good from here. So let's check on the 12th and see. I am good there. I am really good there. The action is great. Great. So let's intonate it. So I did my tune, my relief, my action. Now I'm going to intonate it, and then we're going to check the neck level again, and that will complete the train. Good. 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 Intonated. Let's see how it sounds plugged in. There you go. All modded. Oh, I don't think you've seen the back yet. Sorry, I kind of had to. I got some gold on there. It's on the back. I wanted something a little different, and I thought, that's different. Oh, yeah, there you go. Again, get some close-ups, and we'll give this a spin. Well, it looks good. It looks good, but I think I screwed something up. So it all sounds really good. The action's great. However, my inexperience has led me to have an issue with this, and I'm not really sure where it lies, whether it's the shielding, whether it's the wiring, the soldering job that I did. So I've been working on this video for a couple of days, at least. It's been a while since I got this guitar. And then I've been messing with it. I've done 2 videos since I started modding it. This was what I was hoping to be my final video, my final reveal. And unfortunately, it's not, because I still have a problem. So the guitar looks and sounds unplugged great. However, there is something wrong when I plug it in. There is an awful lot of feedback, hissing. So either something's wrong with the shielding, something's wrong with my wiring job, both. Everything works. Let me let you hear. So right away, you can hear. And if I'm not touching the strings, it's not as bad. If I'm touching the strings, it's worse. You can hardly hear the guitar over the static noise. I have no idea how that's going to come out on camera. Sounds worse than it did before, which is not what I was hoping for. But it is what it is. And I'm not really sure where to go from here other than taking it all apart again. Then I probably need to start thinking about replacing the electronics, at least the switch, maybe the pots. I don't know. I'm a little disappointed, to say the least, a little bit frustrated, for sure. Yeah. So I'm going to end this video now because I have been shooting this for 2 days. And I'm out of steam. I will have to take a little time, gather my thoughts, and see what I can do to fix this. Because I love the guitar. I loved it before I made all the modifications. Like, I was really having a lot of fun with it. I'm not having fun with it now. It looks better. I like the bridge a lot better. I like the black. I like the locking tuners. I like that. I don't know why. It's horrible, but I like it. But I wouldn't want to pick it up if that's how it sounds when I play it. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. Again, if you have any comments, suggestions, please leave them, because I'm feeling a little bit at a loss right now. So anyway, that's it for me. We'll get back to this when I can and see if I can get it better. Maybe I can get it done before New Year's, which is in 2 days or 3 days. 2 days. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for watching and enduring all this. I'm sorry it's a disappointment. Believe me, I really am. I really am. But hopefully we'll come back around and get her done right in a future video. Anyway, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks again for watching. Cheers. What's this?